Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cozy, your reigning, defending, undisputed 2K World Champion. I hope you're all having a good Saturday. I think it's going to be by the time this video comes out so far. And yeah, man. Before we continue, I just want to mention that the first link down below is a link to my early release live stream. I'm going to be playing the game early on March 6th. So if you click that link, you can set your stream reminders now. I get to play it slightly earlier because I live in Australia. So yeah, click the link, set your stream reminders, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. You don't want to miss out. See you there. The other day we got a brand new trailer for WWE 2K25, a gameplay trailer. Now this features a lot of stuff that we've seen and that was covered in my video before this came out with all the content creators gameplay. We saw a lot of this stuff already. However, there are a couple things that we can see. One of the first things I want to mention is the electrical ropes in High Rise. Don't know what that's all about, but I'm listening, you've got my attention. The other little thing that we saw was first person showcase clip. The Undertaker choke slamming The Rock in first person. Bit weird, bit unusual, but look, I don't think we're going to see much more of that. I think they've put that in there just to make us a little bit confused, or a little bit like, whoa, first person. It's not happening. Alright, we're not getting first person gameplay, but I do think it's cool that we are seeing that. I don't know, it's a weird little cut, I mean, to have in showcase mode, but look, it's cool. I liked the clip. But I don't think we're going to see too much more of that. But that sort of brings me to what we're going to talk about mainly in this video, and it's just the bit of concern I have for this game. Now, from what I've seen so far, everything does look positive. I'm not going to come on here and say, this looks like shit, that looks like shit. Everything looks positive. It's just about reading between the lines and going, guys, is everything really okay over there? So one of my first things I want to talk about is there are so many features that are coming back in this game that are being treated as if, we should be hyped and it's a big deal. Intergender matches, for example, were a thing previously. I'm not 100% sure, were always possible, just never an option. They unlocked it. Thank you. Women bleeding, another thing. Why wasn't that ever a thing? Chain wrestling, should it have been removed, should it have not been removed? I don't know. People that have played the game have said it feels exactly like it was previously, so no real change there. It's back. I'm not super hyped, but sure. Wheel submission was a thing before. Jumping off barricades, I feel like, I want to say it was a thing way back when, but should have always been a thing. Honestly, didn't know it wasn't a thing. Finishes off top of the ladder. Why was it removed? So as you can see from what I've listed, there's a lot of things that are coming back that should have always been a thing, or weren't, that shouldn't have been removed. But look, it's okay. I think it is weird and like slingshot technology being removed and getting regular showcase back. That's great, but you shouldn't have been lazy and gone down the path you went down. I don't see it as an upgrade or a huge feature improvement. I just see it as, okay, we're getting things back that we had before. It's not like you're bringing back Road to WrestleMania mode or something, which is a completely, that's a big deal, So look, it is a bit worrying that this is all they have to talk about, are things that shouldn't have been removed. I will say though, there is a lot of positives. The new brawling, the arenas look cool, the third person camera is different and I think it looks clunky, but it's something new and it will make the game feel a little bit different. And I think it will be very beneficial in brawls. The updated arenas we've seen so far, the blue SmackDown map which debuted last month, is going to be in the game. I know it's a simple change, but 2K usually don't like making simple changes to a video game months out. So it's a big deal. There's a lot of positive things. Universe is being improved. Online MyGM gives a bit of replayability to that mode if you can play with randoms anyway. If you can do like a quick 10-weeker or something, and sort of smash through it against someone online, that would be fun. If it's only with your friends, I don't know about that, but we have yet to see. Where I want to focus in on this video and make a full sort of video on is the island mode. We saw a little bit more in the gameplay trailer. Not much though. We have yet to really see what it entails, what it means. We suspect, I will say suspect here, it is an online mode. We're not 100% sure, but I would assume it's an online mode that is only available on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, which is a good thing. In the little clip in the trailer, all we saw is sort of like maybe the center of the island, I'm guessing, which has both the belts spinning around. That's cool, women's and men's. So if there was any doubts, women's confirmed for island mode. I mean, you have intergender anyway, so you can wrestle online against opposite gendered my players, so it doesn't really matter anyway. And you can see in the background it looks like a clothing store. No sponsorships, which is something we'll get to soon. No obvious sponsorships. And then Hall of Legends. I thought it was Hall of Fame previously, but it looks like Hall of Legends, and it looks like the Dusty Rhodes statue there. You can see people walking around, and that's kind of it. That shot of the big Roman Reigns statue again, and yeah, that's sort of it. I worry greatly about this mode. The concept is great. Alright, I'll say it. The concept of this online world where you can play against other people is great. I myself have been playing NBA 2K online recently, and it is a pay-to-win infested mode. Alright, I play with random people and get matched up with these 99 overalls that feels impossible without spending money. I fear that this is the path that we're going down. I said in a video, I think another point, a week or two ago, if you spend money on these modes, you're either stupid or stupid rich. It all goes away next year. Alright? That's all I have to say on that. Do what you want with your money. But we don't really want this sort of shit taking over wrestling games. Now, what I will say is if this creates a better playable online mode at the sacrifice of pay to win, I am down. If I boot up the island and I'm playing with a bunch of people that have spent hundreds, if not thousands on the game, and I simply can't win because of the attribute difference or the overall difference. If that means though, if we have a solid server, if I can go and play regular regular lobby matches in just online with regular WWE superstars, and if I want to play as Drew McIntyre or Cody Rhodes against someone else's Jey Uso or Roman Reigns online, if this means that mode is finally fixed, the island essentially is a good thing. Again, we are yet to see anything about the island. For all we know, it's an offline mode. But it seems very much like it is an online mode. Now, following up on the online stuff, 2K have to pull this off, because if the online mode is still arse and you disconnect over time and you have terrible input delay and just a terrible experience we've had over probably the last 10 plus years in wrestling online games, if they can't fix that and they create this online world that's, essentially a moneymaker for them, that it's gonna be terrible for them. If people spend money on this game and can't play it because the servers are arse, and that never gets fixed like it hasn't been in 10 years, then 2K are in trouble. And that's why I worry, because, how long's it been and they haven't fixed it? Like, this mode really can't support the online server stability as we know it currently. Again, maybe they've fixed it, and that's great. And if they have, I hope those changes transition over into regular online mode. But basing off our experience in the past with online WWE games, they can't get online mode right, and they probably still haven't, I'll be honest. If they have, again, that's great, but the changes please go across the whole game. And whilst I hate the fact that Xbox One and PS4 are still included, period, let alone what features they get, have those server stability improvements also be accessible on PS4 and Xbox One. If you release the game on the goddamn platform, it has to function. If the online mode is great on PS5, Series X and S and is bad on PC, Xbox One and PS4, you've done a bad job. Okay, and that is it's a scam. Having said that, I don't think the game should be releasing on PS4 and Xbox One, and PC should be getting all the new features, but that's a topic for debate at another time. So now that we've covered the online part of it all and the server stability part of it all, let's once again go over why I think this mode could be a failure. Do you seriously think, this is my question to everyone watching this video, do you seriously think there is enough people playing online in WWE games that will be willing to spend money on this game and for it to be enough for 2K to continue to support the mode? No. I don't know enough people that play online mode because it sucks. And those people, would they be willing to spend the money so that 2K continue to support this? Nope. No way, because it sucks. And if it's great, that's good, but it's going to take a lot of time to build up that reputation and get that player base, which they don't currently have. NBA games have always had a mode similar to what they have now with the city. There was park mode, which had been around for, I don't know, a long time. I remember playing it in 2K15, if not 16. So they've always had this online sort of mode where you run around and get in basketball matches, and it's pay to win. 2K WWE haven't had that, and so that's why it's going to be so much harder for them to transition to something like this. And finally, I've mentioned it before and I'll mention again, sponsorships. If you look at the NBA The City, you run around, there are so many sponsorships: Nike, Gatorade, Jordan, the list goes on, Adidas. What could WWE possibly get as a sponsorship for a mode like this? Prime is the big front runner at the moment because Prime is being featured in almost every freaking arena, even when historically Prime wasn't a partner of the WWE. For example, the Royal Rumble arena from 2024 in the game has the Prime bottle. The SmackDown arena has the Prime hydration station, and as far as we know it, the Prime deal is over with the WWE. So if the current SmackDown arena has Prime, arenas before the Prime deal existed have Prime, it's safe to say Prime is a big sponsor of this game, and I think it will be a huge part in the island mode, and I think Prime maybe is going to be what you need to buy to boost your attributes or something like that. What else? Who else is going to pay 2K for this mode? Under Armour? Maybe? Possibly? I don't really know who else would want to pay them to be in this, because that's what it comes down to. Do you think that NBA games just want to put a Nike shop in the city? No, because they want to get paid for that, and they get paid for it because there's a lot of people that play that mode. Do you think Nike are going to sponsor this mode? Do you think there's going to be enough people playing? Nope, not a chance. Look guys, all in all, I think this game does look very positive, and if the positive things and the negative things like the island do turn out to be good or create positive changes in other modes like regular online mode, this game is a big success. I am just worried about the hype of old features coming back, or hype of features that should have always been a thing, and the island stuff, which, you know, is concerning to say the least. But anyway, I'm going to close off the video there. I hope this video has been a little bit insightful for some of you. Thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy, smash the like button, hit the bell, do all those things. I'm going to close off the video there. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys all later.